Healing soul frequency to enhance those manifestations. I'll get us loosened up. We'll do our yoga, wind us down, and give us that short guided meditation. We'll roll our head in a circular motion all the way around, keeping our breath going as we're moving. Centering in with the breath, opposite direction with the head when you're ready. Remember, if you're getting those pops and cracks, you're releasing that unserved energy. Nadis are what we call it. Down to the arms and the shoulders. Good, opposite direction when you're ready. Down to the wrists. Rotate in both directions. Gotta keep that balance. Stretch the fingers. Rock side to side in the chair, lifting up the hips. Remember to make sure your wheels are locked. If you have wheels on your chair, you can use the arms or the desk or table in front of you if you have those as well. Straighten the legs, bend the knees. Straighten the legs, bend the knees. One more time, straighten and bend. Straighten the legs about the width of the chair and rotate the ankles. Remember, listening to yourself is key. If I suggest something during the yoga class that you are not comfortable with, please feel free to move about how you feel comfortable to move. Stretch the toes. Good. I'm going to have us take one ankle and bring it just above the knee. We're going to straighten that bottom leg. Good. Bend the knee. Make a big circle, interlace and stretch up. Half curve, stretch that side all the way from the hip, all the way up that side. Good, back to center and over to that other side. Good, back to center, release the arms and then release the foot. Good, we're gonna go over to the other side, ankle above the knee, straighten that bottom leg. Good, bend the knee, make that big circle again, interlace again, and that half curve. Good, back up and curve over to the other side. Good, back up, release the arms, and then release the leg. Good, going back to that first side, ankle above the knee. This time I want to take the knee and bring it in towards the body. You're going to stretch the back part of that leg. Good, and back down. You can push on that knee if you want more of a stretch on the inside of the leg. And then we're going to release down. Good, other side, ankle above the knee, onto that thigh. Bring the knee in towards the chest, stretching the back side of that leg. Good, down, and then gently pressing on the knee, to stretch the inside of the leg. Good, and release. We're gonna go back to that first side, ankle above the knee. We're gonna bring the knee in towards the chest, and then we're gonna turn towards the outside of that leg. You could even put the hand on the back side of the chair if you want more of a stretch. Remember, keep your breath going. And back to center when you're ready with the upper body. And then release the leg. Good, over to that other side. Knee in towards the chest. And then we're gonna twist the opposite direction. Good, back to center with the upper body. And then release. Good, rotate those shoulders back. Good, and then we're gonna roll them forward. Feel that stretch in the shoulder blades. Good. Bring the arms out to the side, hands above the head, down to the heart center, out to each side again, and arms into goddess, bending the elbows, bringing the hands up towards the ceiling. Good, we're gonna shift and half fold over the knees. If you have that desk in front of you, you can place the forearms onto the desk and then bring the head down a little bit further. And then we're gonna come back up to sitting. Arms are still in goddess. Bring the hands together above the head, back down to the heart center, out to each side, back into goddess, and we're going forward again over the knees. This time we're gonna bring the hands down towards the floor and straighten them. Stretch. Good, arms back up into goddess as you come back up to sitting. Good, hands back together above the head, down to the heart center, out to each side, back into goddess, and we're gonna forward fold again over the knees. Let the hands go. Bring them to the side of each chair so they're going behind you. Stretch up as far as you'd like. And then bring them back down towards the floor. Back into goddess and gently come up to sitting. Good, release the arms, shake them out. Good. Bring one knee up towards the center line and out to the side, leaving the other knee forward. Stretch the inside from the hip all the way down. We're gonna straighten that leg. Good, bend the knee back in and then back to center. Good, over to that other side. Oh, knee in towards the chest, and then out towards the side. Stretch and then straighten that leg. Good, bend and back in. Good, we're gonna go to that first side, just bringing the leg towards the side. We're gonna take the same side elbow and bring it down just above that knee, and you're gonna raise up with that other arm. So if you have the arm of the chair, you could come under the arm, place the hand onto the arm of the chair, and then up with that other arm too. So again, just modify how you need to. Good, we're gonna stretch some more and bring that hand over towards the knee that's out to the side. Good, back up towards the ceiling and then all the way back up. Bring that knee to center. Good, over to the other side, out to the side. Then we're gonna take that forearm above the knee or onto the arm of the chair and then up with that other arm. Good, and then we're gonna shift to bring it to the side. Good, back up towards the ceiling. And then back to center. Bring the knees in. Good, I'd like to stand up for a minute. Shake out if you need to. Walk towards the back of the chair. I want to hold the back of the chair and I want to go into tree on one side. So the arch of the foot at the ankle, up to the calf and the shin, or up to the thigh. Remember, we don't want to brace on the knee and we don't want to brace on the ankle. Good, back to standing when you're ready, and then you're going to go over to that other side. I encourage you to place the foot on the same side or in the same spot on this side as you did the first side. Good, and relax down when you're ready. Shake the knees out if you need to. Good, I'm going to take one leg and just bring it to the side of the chair and bring it up as far as you would like. And then back down. Good, over to that other side, up as far as you would like. Good, and back down. Good, we're gonna go back to that first side, straighten the leg, and then bend the knee. Straighten the leg, and then back down. Over to that other side, straighten the leg, bend the knee, straighten the leg, and then back down. Good, back over to that first side, straighten the leg, bend the knee, and then I want to go up with one arm. Good, bring the leg and the arm down at the same time. Nice, over to that other side, straighten the leg, bend the knee, and then up with that other arm. Good, all the way down. Nice, we're gonna go over to that first side, up with both the arm and the leg. Good, and down. Going to that other side. Arm and leg going up. Good, and then down. Nice, we're gonna go back to that first side, and then we're gonna bend the knee and the elbow. Good, straight, and then back down. Over to that other side, up. Bend the elbow on the knee. Back up. Good, and down. Good, going back to that first side. We're gonna bend the elbow and the knee again. Take the hand on the other side of the head this time. Straight. Good, and then down. Good, that other side up. Bend. Back straight. And then down. Good, bring the chin towards the chest. Stretch in the back of the neck. Go all the way down the spine. Keep your breath going. Good, head to center. We're gonna go up towards the ceiling this time. I wanna open up from the chin all the way down the throat, down the meridian line of the body till you get to the base of the spine. Good, and back to center. Roll the shoulders back. Good, and then roll them forward. Good, roll them back again. Bring the head back. Good, head back to center. Roll the shoulders forward and then bring the chin towards the chest. Good, head back to center and then the shoulders back where they need. Release the chair and shake out the arms. Good, come back up and hold the chair. Walk away from the chair until the arms are straight. Legs are straight. Remember not to lock those knees. We're gonna take the head and bring it down. And then we're gonna scoop down past the arms, keeping the arms straight. Good, and then back up when you're ready. Good, still holding the back of the chair, walking away from it a little bit more to give you more of a stretch. We're gonna bring that head down again. And then back up. Good, walk back up towards your chair. Nice, we're gonna stretch back. Good, back up to center. Walk away from the chair till the arms are straight. Brace on the feet, make sure you're stable. And we're gonna go back again. Good, back up with the head. Nice, we're gonna take one arm up towards the ceiling. And then we're gonna take that arm and we're gonna place it underneath the other arm and twist. Good, back up. Other side, up towards the ceiling. And then we're gonna take it under that arm that's holding the chair. Good, and back up. Nice, that first side up. Shift and go over the arm. Good, back up and down. Other side, up towards the ceiling. Good, and shift to bring it over the arm. Good, back up towards the ceiling. And then down. Nice, walk back around the chair and come back to sitting. Good, straighten the legs, stretch the toes. Take the legs about the width of the chair and rotate the ankles. Good, bend the knees and bring the knees together and then shift side to side and lift up those hips. Good, bring the hands up towards the shoulders, bring the elbows together, and then take them away from the body to each side. Good, back together, away again, back together, away one more time, Straighten the arms and then rotate the wrists. Remember both directions. Now stretch the fingers. Good, relaxing the hands and rotating the head. Good, opposite direction when you're ready. Good, bring the shoulders up towards the ears and gently down. And back up towards the ears and then drop them. And one more time, back up towards the ears and then gently come down. Good, center in your chair. Do that body scan from the top of the head to the tips of the fingers and the tips of the toes and feel. Are you still feeling tension? A lock or block? Is there a certain pose or stretch that you feel like doing? Please feel free to do so. Otherwise, you can center in and relax in your chair. I'll let you move about and get centered. I'm going to grab a drink. Using that 1-point focus or closing the eyes, whatever feels good to you. Center in with your breath. Not trying to control it. No judgment. No right or wrong. Just acknowledging the breath. Notice how your body's moving and reacting to each breath you take. Notice which parts of the body are moving with each inhale and with each exhale. Stay focused on the breath. I'd like for you to do that body scan again and notice if there's tension in the body. Where is it at? Use your breath and breathe into those areas, take in healing. Breathing out any discomfort. And if there is no tension, breathing in the healing and breathing out the toxins. Allow that oxygen to take all the healing to that tension. that carbon dioxide, to take that discomfort away. And if there is none, breathing in that healing oxygen and breathing out the toxic carbon dioxide. Stay with your breath. Just a moment longer. Stay with the breath. Good. Opening the eyes or coming out of that dristy gaze. Start moving the toes, the fingers, the feet, the hands, the arms and legs, the head and torso. Give yourself a nice stretch. Excuse me. Center back in our chair. Make that big circle again. Hands together above the head. Down to the heart center. May you stay well. Namaste. Thanks for being here. So I had us concentrate on our breath because, well, that keeps us alive, right? Every breath we take. But a lot of times if we can just focus and center on our breath, it also helps us center in so that we're not stuck in that monkey mind, the unnecessary thoughts, things that aren't serving to us. So thanks for being here, Abby and Jackie. And I encourage you to take one of the poses that we did this morning and continue to do it until your next yoga class, whenever that is. I'll be back at 10:30 this morning for a short guided meditation and some breath work. So come back and join us. Have a great day. Namaste.